Good morning. Welcome to another daily dose of fitness. If you are here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. We're going to get started in just a minute. As you come on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit the heart button, shoot me a comment and let me know that you are here. Let me know that you are working out with me. If you're doing this workout on the replay, welcome to the replay. I hope you have a great workout. Those replays are available right here on Facebook for 30 days, but you can find them anytime over on my YouTube channel at Daily Dose Fitness and Nutrition. I encourage you to head on over to YouTube, click on that subscribe button, and then scroll to the playlists. You're going to find all the workouts categorized by month. So we're in the August 2026 playlist, and the workouts will be labeled just like they are here on Facebook. So today's workout will say Daily Dose of Fitness Live, Tabata Wednesday. It'll have the date, which is, what is today anyway, is the 19th. So it'll say 8/19/26. And just one little caveat, I'm actually not doing a Tabata Wednesday workout. So if you're looking for Tabata, you're gonna wanna head back to the playlist to find another Wednesday workout. Normally I would do a Tabata workout today, but today is gonna be a strength and stretch Wednesday, because as you know, if you've been following along, I'm dealing with a little bit of a back issue, some sciatica, I think, and I am just not quite ready to be jumping around too much. So with that being said, I'm gonna get started in a workout that I'm pretty sure I can do. I may have to modify some here, but as always, it leads me right into my disclaimer of, as always, I don't know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. So if you don't know if you're fit to work out, or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs you need to stop what you're doing. Go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. All right, we're gonna go ahead and stretch it out overhead. And we'll take it to the side. And down toward the ground. And let's take those legs wide, toes pointed out, and we're gonna go down side to side. Back stays straight. Keep those legs wide, arms out to the side, just moving the spine side to side. I see one side for me does not want to go too easy. Keeping those legs still. We'll go ahead and bring those legs in, hands just above the knees, arching the back, bending the knees, head at neutral, and then straightening the legs, rounding the back, and bringing the chin to chest. Pressing it down, rounding it up. This is another pretty slow one for me. comes across the body. And we'll take the other arm across the body. And let's pull one knuckle back. And the other elbow comes back. Take those arms to the side, one arm behind the back, one arm behind the head, trying to grab those hands together. And to the other side. Going to take the hands behind the back, clasp those fingers together, or you can use a bar like I'm going to use. I'm going to go ahead and press the hands down toward the mat, pull those shoulder blades together, and then bring the arms up as the chest goes forward. Put those feet together and take the hands down as far as you can with straight legs. Come up a little. And go ahead and bend the legs and put one leg back. Sink the hips down. Hand that's furthest from the shoe comes up. And down. Hand that's closest to the shoe comes up. And down, and bring that foot in, step the other foot out, hands to the inside of the shoe, sink the hips down. Hand that's furthest from the shoe comes up. And down. Hand that's closest to the shoe comes up. And down. And bring that back foot in, roll it up. One hand presses down to the ground. We're going to pull the head to this side. Release to the other side, press the hand down. And we'll go ahead and take it to the wall for a calf stretch. One leg forward, one leg back. Weight on that back heel, most of the weight on that back heel. Back leg is straight. And we're going to bend the back leg, put the weight to the toe. switch sides. Same thing. Bending the back leg, weight to the toe. And release. One arm on the wall, one arm up in the air, crossing that outside leg in, and arc the arm toward the wall. And release. We're going to take it to the other side, stretch the arm up, arc it to the wall. And release. And we are going to get started with a squat arm circle. I'm going to start with a lighter weight for me, but normally I have a little heavier weight here. We're going to squat, push the rear back, back is straight, that's a hip hinge. Sit down. As you stand up, lift one elbow, weight goes around the body. Then down, weight goes around the other side. So alternate which elbow you lift. All right, and we're going to go with a weighted march. I'm going to try this weight. Having the weight right up overhead, march, march. Last one, and let's go into a sumo squat. So we're going to have our feet wide here, toes pointed out. We're going to take, I have a 10-pound ball here. Going to go down to the ground, pushing the rear out. Stand up and lift. One, and I think we're going to end with, well, let's just go for the goalpost. I have goalposts on here because I'm lifting a lot of upper body. I'm going to go down just a little bit on the weight. We're going to start in goalpost, taking those arms down to up. 1. Very good. And with that, we'll go back to the beginning. We'll go up just a little bit and wait on this squat to arm circle. Ready? Push the rear back, sit, and around. Last 1. Very good. Moving into the weighted marches. Lots of upper body on this round. Ready? Last 1. Moving into the sumo squats. Ready? Down and up. Last 1, and finishing off the set with the goalposts. Ready? And down and up. Last 1, and just like that, we're going to go right into our last set. I'm going to grab a little heavier weight for this one. Squat arm circle. Ready? Down and around, down and around. Last 1. Very good. All right. Moving into the weighted marches. Ready? good. And sumo squats are next. Making our way through this workout. Here we go, ready? Take the rear back and up. Last one, and finishing off this first round with some goalposts. Ready? Shoulders are relaxed. Take them down and up. Last one, and that will do it for our first round, our first set. I guess our first round, the third set of our first round. All right, we're gonna do this set on the ground, but I am gonna bring a couple sets of weights back because we're gonna do some flies. And we're gonna do a weighted dead bug extension. So I'm gonna bring 2 sets down, but we're gonna start with the Spider-Man. So in plank, bringing one knee to the outside of the elbow. Last one, very good, and taking it down to the ground for those flies. Where's my weight? Get these down a little. All right, so I'm laying back on my back, feet are flat on the ground, knees are bent. Arms come right up over the chest. Weights are touching. Arms can be slightly bent. Take them down, bring them up. Last one, and I think I was gonna do this one actually second, and I went into fly. So next round we may do this first, but we're gonna go into a back extension. So arms are out in front. We're gonna lift arms and legs off the ground, balancing on our hip bones, squeeze the rear, squeeze the low back, and then bring it right back down to the mat. Ready? And up and down. Last one. I'll Wasn't sure how that one was gonna feel, but it was all right. All right, and then we'll finish off with some dead bug extensions. I'm gonna do these with a weight. You don't have to, so you can do them just like I'm doing without weight. So arms and legs up in the air. We're gonna take right arm, right leg down toward the ground, then the left side. Last one, very good. And we'll go right back to the beginning with those Spider-Mans. Ready? And crunch, crunch. Last one, and taking it into the back extension. This is how I intended the series to go, going into back extension this time. Ready, and up, squeeze, and down. Last one, taking it onto our back for the flies. Ready, and down and up. Last one, and finishing up the second set with the dead bug extensions, with or without the weight. Here we go, ready? Right to left. One more on each side. Very good. And just like that, we're heading into our last strength set of the day. Starting with the Spider-Man. Ready, and crunch. 1, and moving down into the back extension. Ready? And lift. Last one. Flies are next. Arms right up over the chest. Ready? Take it down and up. Last one, and moving into the dead body extensions with or without weight. Taking it back and up. Last one, very good. And with that, I'm going to take off my shoes and socks and take us through some stretch. And we'll have another workout under our belt for this month. Boy, the last 2 months have been challenging for me for one thing or another. I'm kind of wondering if just all the stress and excitement, there was good and bad, but it's kind of now manifesting itself in some back issues. All right, let's use our elbows. Press those knees down toward the ground, butterfly. Really thinking about opening up my spine here, my back. Releasing elbows from the knees with the straight back, taking the chest forward, chin toward the toes. And release. Let's go ahead and straddle stretch. One arm across the body, taking the shoulder down to the thigh, fingertips toward the toes. And to the other side. And down the center. And let's take the chest down toward the thigh, straight back. And to the other side. bring one leg in, press that bent knee down toward the ground as the chest goes down toward the thigh, straight back. And to the other side. Crisscross. I'm going to take one arm to the outside of the opposite knee, other hand right behind your hip. Turn and look over that back shoulder. And to the other side. Oh. We'll take it onto hands and knees. Fingertips pointing back toward the knees, tops of the feet pressed into the mat. Then turn one hand, palm up. Not much weight on this palm up hand, but try to get the whole back of the hand flat on the ground. Keep the arms straight and turn that palm up hand so that the fingers point in all different directions. Stretching out the wrist and the forearm. And switching hands. And we're going to put those hands out in front of us, taking it down into child pose, sitting on the backs of your legs. One hand threads under the other hand, thread the needle. And to the other side. Take this foam roller out. We're going to take it up into down dog. Try to get those feet flat on the ground. Head right in between your arms. One leg comes up. Bend it, rotate to the outside of the body, looking under the armpit. Arms are straight, hands are flat on the ground. Back into down dog. Other leg comes up, bend it, rotate. Same thing, hands flat on the ground, arms straight. One leg comes forward. That back foot, top of the back foot is pressed into the mat. We're going to come up with the arms and back, tuck the rear, push that back hip forward. And taking it to the other side. Same thing, arms come up and back, tuck the rear, push that back hip forward. Very good. And we're going to take it onto our back, hands behind the head, bringing chin to chest, and at the same time letting the head rest in your hands so you get just a little resistance. Release. Chin comes up, but to one side. And up to the other side. And down. Arms go out to the side. Left leg straight, right leg bent. Right leg goes to the inside of the body, but keeping the right shoulder on the ground. The shoulder comes up. You need to move that knee back toward the midline. And release. And taking it to the other side. One leg crosses over the other one. This is a figure 4. Use that bottom leg to pull the whole top leg toward your chest. And then you pull the top knee toward your opposite shoulder. And keep pulling that top leg in, but push that top knee out. Pulling the whole top leg in, pushing the knee out. And release. And to the other side, same thing. Pulling the top leg in, pulling the top leg in and pulling the top knee to the opposite shoulder. Pushing that top knee out, pulling the whole top leg in. And release. All right, we're going to put both feet flat on the ground. I'm going to have fingertips pointing in, but you can have fingertips pointing out as well. Bridge it up. And down. Taking it to our rear, going just into some Z-sits. And finishing off with just a quad stretch here. We'll bring one heel to the rear. And release. Other heel to the rear. Release. up to our feet. Stretch up tall. We're gonna forward fold down as far as you can go, keeping those legs straight. Go ahead and bend the knees. Round it up. Take a deep breath in. Blow it out. And that is going to do it for our daily dose of fitness on a Wednesday. So I have a card for you today, and it says, I am standing for truth. I am committed to standing firm in my beliefs and will not conform to the norm or peer pressure. I will never be inconsiderate or disrespectful towards others while expressing my beliefs. Only I can define who I am. I am open-minded, sincere, and honest to the sun and back. I will become a role model for others by emanating truth. Ah, I love that. Gosh, if we could all just do that a little bit better in this world, we'd be in a much better place. All right, I thank you guys so much. I know you're having to put up with sort of my injury, so I appreciate you. And if you're going off and doing some other workouts that challenge you a little bit more, I completely understand. So, but thank you for being here. And if you ever need a strength and stretch workout, you'll have a few to fall back on. But I appreciate you being here. I hope to be back. I'm gonna aim for Friday. I'm gonna aim to this week to take every other day off and rest. So I hope to see you back here on Friday. But if not, I will see you when I see you. And until next time, everyone, eat well, stay fit, live life. Have a great day. Bye.